Georgia, congratulations.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to have a triple-double, and when did you kind of realize during the game you might have a shot at it?
Honestly, I realized with like 2 minutes left, and we had a timeout, and everyone was like, "You need 2 more rebounds." So that's when I knew. But it just honestly was just like a good game, and it wasn't really something that's on my mind. Like, it was just I just wanted to win. So.
But now that you got it,
Yeah.
first one in school history.
Yeah. I mean, it feels really good, of course. Like, I love being a Hokie, and it's good that my name's coded alongside with that. But I mean, I'm just happy we got the win.
Did you ever have one in in youth basketball or anything?
I averaged like 2 assists.
1,052 students tonight. That's a school record. What does it mean to have the school behind your guys' backs? And they witnessed history tonight. So what does it mean for you guys?
It means a lot. I mean, we definitely feel the energy when they come, and hopefully now that they showed up and they saw like such a fun game, I hope that that'll keep them coming back because we have a lot of fun out there and they just help us even more. So.
Yeah, it was incredible, and we really love their energy, and we love when they come. Like, that's the first thing we see when we come out for warm-ups is the student section, and it just creates so much energy. So if they keep coming back, we're going to keep trying to put on a show.
With Ashley and Kiana out, how'd that sort of affect you guys, and how pleased were you that you kind of were able to keep the offensive output up without them there?
Yeah, we just knew we had to be the best versions of ourselves, and I think we all went out and did that.
Go back to Mark.
Liz, obviously Markowski didn't have her usual game. What was kind of the defensive strategy against her tonight?
Yeah. I mean, I knew that she could shoot, so pressing up on that, I think she did have a 3, but and also just being physical with her inside, and I knew that she liked to go baseline a lot of times, so just watching a lot of film just helps. But being strong, she's a strong girl, so yeah.
David Cunningham.
Georgia, you've never had a double-double here before. You got a ton of assists, a ton of rebounds. What's it just like playing out there tonight, but also this entire season? And how would you kind of describe, we kind of talked before the season, where you were in year one here to now, kind of how you've grown so much to get to this moment, first ever triple-double.
Yeah. I think I said it on the TV broadcast, but Coach Brooks just let me play. He lets me play free, and he has no restrictions on me. So I know if I do something, obviously if it's really stupid, then that's not a good thing. But he just lets me play. So, and freshman me, I would never get a double-double or anything like that. So, but that's just like my teammates too, because they made my passes first of all. But towards the end, when I was edging on rebounds, they kind of just boxed out and kept their person from getting in, and kind of let me just go and get it. So. Huge thank you to them because obviously you can't have a triple or even a double-double without your teammates.
Well, I'll say it before, because she won't say it, but she works harder than anyone else, and she completely had this in her the whole time, and she, has been struggling, whatever, but she does not get out of the gym. So for her to have this game, she won't say it, but she deserves it.
Does this drive you a little bit more, knowing that?
Yeah, I got to block more shots or get assists or something. I don't know.
At what point did you know that she was really close?
I didn't. Well, thanks to the students, they were shouting out like 1 more rebound, so that helped. But
yeah, so that's
we didn't know till the 4 minutes.
That's why students need to come back to.
Yeah.
They make us aware.
Yeah.
You guys outscored them in the first and fourth quarters, 50-20, I think. What was working so well for both ends of the floor, and you've got a big test on the road at Tennessee on Sunday. How do you guys kind of keep the momentum going?
I think this game proved even further how much we've been working on our defense. We've been saying that a lot, but obviously when we're not playing as talented teams, it's kind of hard to emphasize that. But against, this is a good team, and they're a 3-point shooting team. They score a lot, and we kept them to 52 or something like that. So, yeah, we've been working on that hard, and that's a big point of emphasis. So.
Yeah.
We'll go to Jimmy, man.
Yeah, you guys broke into the top 10 this week in the AP poll. Did that change your approach, or does it change your mindset when you do something like that? First time since 1999.
I mean, obviously when you have a number next to your name, you have a target on your back. So we just need to be aware that a good teams will want to come out and give us our best shot. But I think honestly, our focus is just winning each game, and we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves, or we're not worrying about what happened. We're in a good position, and if we just keep taking care of business, we'll be fine. So.
And just to follow up on David's question, Sunday will be the first true road game for you guys. How exciting is that, and are you really sort of going to find out a little bit about yourselves on Sunday?
Yeah, I think, playing at Tennessee is something you watch on TV when you're a kid, and now that we actually have the chance to do that, it's going to be surreal, I think. And obviously they're going to have a great crowd, and they're a great team, so it will be a big test, but it's a big opportunity more than that.
Go to Brooke in the back. All right, go ahead, Mark.
Speaking of Tennessee, obviously Elizabeth having a good game tonight against a good center. I believe Debbie Antonelli several times this fall has recited from memory to me your stat line against Tennessee last year. What's kind of the approach going into the rematch this time to kind of try to have a more productive outing?
I mean, that game was like kind of like my first half of this game, honestly. Like, I wasn't making what I know I can make. I wasn't like playing that great, but you know, the second half is kind of similar to the second game against Tennessee. Like, I just have to be confident in myself and not overthink anything.
My question was just fun. I know you guys have gotten into the podcast game. One, just let me know when I need to come on.
Okay.
And two, what challenges have you guys kind of seen doing this? Because it's different, and it's a lot of people have podcasts. What makes y'all different, and how fun has it been putting that together?
It's so. I think the only challenging thing is like planning it, because we're like,
Yeah.
no, we should put this here, do this here, and then one of us is just like, whatever, just do it.
Yeah. We're really close, so we like fight, but like
Yeah.
it's a good thing, I guess.
It doesn't get like tense or anything like that.
That's
but
what makes the podcast good too, because we banter.
Yeah, exactly. It's just literally, even if we didn't have a microphone in front of us, that's still how it goes. So it's just a benefit that it gets recorded and people find joy off of it.
When do you guys have time to do it? Like, because I don't know how you do.
We do it on our off days. And really, it's only like, 30, 45 minutes. So
It's something to look forward to too. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, we have to do that. Like,
yeah, it's fun. I love it.
yeah.
I
And
love
where'd
it.
the idea come from? Sorry, that was my last one. Where'd the idea come from?
Sun's a Saturday.
Yeah, we just got on their podcast, and then they thought it'd be a good idea, and we were like, I think we both love podcasts in general, so we were like, yes, let's do it.
Georgia, your mom tweeted that you had her in tears, knowing that your family's kind of watching back home. It's like noon or 1 in the afternoon in Australia. What does that mean? Just knowing like they're obviously not here, but that
Yeah.
they're kind of with you always.
I mean, I know they're always watching, like, they wake up early, they listen to it early. Mom works with horses, so she's up from, like, 5 a.m. till whatever, but I just always know they have my back, and, like, it's a big deal for them to, like, send me over across the world, and especially on the East Coast, too. Like, that's an extra, like, 8-hour flight, but I know they're always watching, and I know they love me, so it makes me, and they trust the school, and they trust Coach Brooks, so it just makes me live out my dream, really.